Thank you for your review of the articles and specifically pointing out time as a factor in maximizing the reading outcomes of our students. Time is hugely important, and we often don't give our students enough time to really close read and analyze the text and make inferences and interpret and everything that needs to be done in terms of reading for meaning and reading for comprehension. We often focus on the breadth of content coverage over depth of skill development. Our pacing guides are often day by day, when really we should be looking at kind of more of a skills-based and going into depth on the essential skills, such as research, character analysis, making inferences, analyzing text, those kind of universal skills that are applicable K through 12 and even in terms of what we apply in college and careers. And I think about over my 16 years in K-12, some of the more successful lessons that integrated reading, whether that be in the ELA courses or often in the other content areas, in terms of disciplinary literacy. And actually, I'm thinking of a current project-based lesson that's going on right now at Beloit Learning Academy, where the students are preparing for a sustainability fair that we'll be having May 28th in the building. And it really involves a lot of close reading, research, and time. I mean, I just want to go back to the original item that you mentioned about the importance of allowing for that time for research and exploration and things of that nature, because we had our students, they all chose a topic that's related to sustainability, and then we gave them the whole term to generate basically a trifold. It's going to be basically a trifold science fair display board, but it's a sustainability fair, and not just kind of freewheeling saying, you have all term to prepare for this, but we had guidelines in terms of they're doing a CER, which is kind of an effective graphic organizer that you can use. We use it at the high school level, but it can be used at other levels. Claims, evidence, and reasoning, and then they have an outline. There's really three non-negotiables. They have to talk about the environmental impact of their chosen topic, the economic impact, and the social cultural impact. And we have students who've chosen topics ranging from no mow May to solar panels to composting to recycling, brownfields, and things of that nature. And then as far as like giving them just the time and the resources to go into depth on that in terms of selecting articles that relate to their topic and then making their claim, and then looking for evidence in the articles that support their claim, looking for counterclaims, and synthesizing sources to support their claim, and really looking for evidence from multiple sources to support their claims. And in terms of also just the learning about the organization of structure of expository writing, and how that requires deep reading of informational text. And I can't even imagine if we would have had this all paced out and, tried to cover over the course of the 9 weeks, if we tried to cover every single keyword and topic and all that, if we tried to cover the entire environmental science textbook, even in a semester, you wouldn't really have that depth of knowledge. Whereas now, even though they're each only researching one topic, at the end of the day, at the end of the term, they will have the skills, given any topic, that they could go in and research that at a higher depth of, when you talk about Webb's depth of knowledge, like a DOK 3 as far as analyzing and synthesizing and things like that. So we are really only more concerned about the higher levels, getting them to those higher levels of cognition. Whereas if we wouldn't have had this project-based lesson and we just would have made it 100% textbook-based, they might only be getting to DOK 1 and then maybe scratching some areas of DOK 2 depth of knowledge, as far as maybe a little surface level application type stuff. But so, and this all aligns back to your point of time, because just having that quality time to engage in that close reading and analyzing and being able to develop research skills. And we've seen, even with like the new science standards, the NGSS, that even involves the whole of K through 12 in that type of reading for meaning and comprehension and all that. So it just one example, and just to support your claim of the importance of giving students quality time with text, whether that's literary for fiction for character analysis and storylines and things of that nature, or informational text in terms of research and CERs and things like that. Just wanted to support your claim of what you said about the importance of time as a factor. So thank you very much.